Hello, my friend. Let's talk about my 3 favorite bedtime stretches. Now, if you do nothing, ideally, let's say you're working out a little bit here and there, or like walking, right? We're doing our little walks at lunch or maybe in the morning. But if you do nothing but maybe these 3 things, and you can do them in bed, put your earphones in, take me to bed with you. Ooh, awkward, I know. But nothing but these 3 things, I feel like they will be very beneficial for you. It's part of what I've added to my little stretch routine. So I get up and I do some of the other stretching that we've talked about before. And then while I'm in bed reading my book, I do these things. So if you go to bed and read, if you go to bed and watch TV, even if you're laying on the couch, you could do these things and they might make a little bit of a difference. So if you're getting into bed or something like that, you can pause here, throw your headphones in. You don't have to look at me, I know. Take a deep breath, let it go. We've discussed this one before from a seated position. However, we can also do it laying down. So we're laying in bed. We have our nice little book. And we're going to do like we would that W sit, but we could just do it laying down here while we're, reading or watching our movie, whatever we're doing. Letting those knees fall together, and they might not come all the way together, that's okay. You can place those feet wherever is most comfortable for you, knowing that the more you're at a 90-degree angle, the more pressure it might put. If you bring those feet in a little bit more, so kind of like heels towards your glutes or towards the side hips, you might be a little more gentle. You have that pillow under your knees to support you. And you just lay here. You breathe. Maybe you're doing this on the floor while you're watching your nightly TV. And you just let those muscles relax. You're not holding any tension in those hip flexors. You're nice and relaxed through the chest and through the neck. You're breathing nice and deep and slow. Making sure that as your muscles feel a little bit tighter, you don't start to grip. Consciously sending that breath to relax. Picturing those legs elongating. Really stretching the outsides of those leg muscles that maybe you don't get the same work that they would get, or the same stretches that you would get throughout your day and throughout your daily activity. Letting that breath expand your chest, rise and fall. Making sure you're not holding on to those stomach muscles, those low ab muscles. Really let it all go as you breathe. And you can do this for like 30 seconds, a minute, or you can do this as long as it feels comfortable for you until you kind of start to feel a little bit of a release and relaxation. You start to feel the grip let go from your legs. You start to feel that softening. And when you feel like you've had enough, you can take that big breath in. On that exhale, that final relaxation, really feel like those legs are lengthening out of those hips, out through those knees. And then however you need to come out, if you want to use those hands to help you, or maybe one leg at a time, Slowly bring that knee up. Bring that foot in. Moving slowly, very cautiously. And then just let those legs come long. Letting everything settle back into its alignment. And now you're back here. Maybe we're reading, whatever we're doing in bed. And you probably have a pillow underneath your head. And regardless of what kind of pillow you have, what your preference is, there's a really good chance that that pillow has you back in that same position as your computer and your text neck does. Your bed's a little bit softer than my floor and my mat here, so you're getting that rounding, a little bit of that hunch. What we can do if we haven't done any of our other stretches and our neck stretches and stuff is to just kind of give those back neck muscles a moment here. So again, if we could be reading, we could be watching the TV, we could be chatting with our friends and our partners, whatever we're doing. And just as we breathe, maybe on your exhale, you start to push that head, that chin might come down, you push that head into the pillow, elongating those back neck muscles. You can just inhale, let it go. That heart stays nice and high. Exhale, push. Think about the crown of your head coming up and out. You can only do this as many times as is comfortable for you. You don't need to hold it long. You can see how it kind of lengthens the back of my neck, gets me up and out of those shoulders. Maybe one more. Let it go. And we just relax. And you can finish what you're doing. If you're reading, this might not work. If you're watching TV, you could do it here. Or you could just wait until you turn your lights out and you're ready to fall asleep. The last thing I like to do is one of those chest openers again as well. Just kind of counteracting as we're sleeping and we're a little bit hunched, maybe oversleeping on our side and our shoulders roll in. We're just getting that opening so your muscles shrink overnight. Obviously, you're lying in a kind of stable position. You're becoming dehydrated as you sleep because you're not drinking. So your muscles are just going to naturally shrink, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But if you find that you wake up stiff in the morning, you could try this as well. We just let those arms fall open, right? Same idea as if we were doing our cactus arms. You're welcome to do those as well. But we're just going to take a few breaths with those arms open. It's letting those shoulders roll back. And they can just come out by their sides. If you're on that couch or you're sharing the bed with someone, they could come in a little bit more. It doesn't matter. Wherever's comfortable for you. You could even remove your pillow for the first few breaths so that you have a really nice long line. And again, you just breathe. Maybe while you're doing this, I don't know if you have any bedtime practices or not. If I can, I'll share some of mine with you. I tend to read or I journal before bed. This gets the thoughts out of my head. If there's any stragglers left behind, I just breathe when I turn the lights out. I focus on my inhales and exhales. Maybe I inhale an intention, calm or peace. On my exhale, I let go of my thoughts. I watch them float away on a breeze. Inhale, peace. Exhale, whatever does not serve you. Inhale, and let it all go. I also like to take this moment to connect with my guides, to connect with whoever's out there for my highest and greatest good. connect with the light, and I invite it in to heal my body as I sleep, to integrate anything that needs to be, and to help release anything that does not serve me. If this isn't a practice for you, you can leave it and just breathe. If you have your own words, you can use those. Personally, I like to call in the energies and frequencies of the everlasting love and eternal light. I ask for your protection as I sleep. I ask you to protect my being and my body, allowing only those messages and thoughts that are of the highest and greatest good to come in. Inhale and exhale. And I ask for the light to help heal my body, integrate any thoughts and changes that need to occur as I sleep, that are all in my highest and greatest good. Breathe in and out. And I let it all go, relaxing into what's the most comfortable position for me. Thanking all of the wisdom, all of the guidance, anything that's helped me through my day. And I wish you a restful sleep. Namaste.